This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
Celebrating Labor Day with parades and barbecues. You're looking at one of the many parades happening today, this one in Belleville, and a lot of you plan to shop and spend time with family. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. Labor Day is about the pool, barbecues, and shopping. The day is actually designed to honor workers as part of the American organized labor movement of the early 19th century. So, whatever you're doing today, you're going to want to know what to expect from the weather. Meteorologist Anthony Slaughter is here with the Weather First forecast. And Anthony, the heat is back.
Oh, yes, and the humidity as well. You probably have noticed that by now if you've stepped outside. We're watching clouds billow up this afternoon, and there is a chance of some thunderstorms today, unlike the rest of the weekend. But the hot, humid weather has been here. We've been in the 90s all weekend long, and we're headed that same direction later today. Again, you can see on the satellite radar view no rain, but those clouds are starting to form, those towering cumulus, and that usually means we'll have some thunderstorms around. High pressure pumping in that hot, humid weather, and you can see on the futurecast by about 2-3 o'clock we're going to start to see those showers and storms form. We're not expecting severe weather today, but this could put some of your outdoor plans on pause. Even through the evening, you see about 6-7 we still have showers and storms around. Those should start to fall apart by about 9-10 o'clock tonight. In fact, the next couple of days we will have a few spotty showers and storms around through Tuesday and even early Wednesday morning right before the sun comes up. And after that, our weather pattern will dry out as we head towards the weekend. But the heat, it's here. We're still in the 90s as we head towards the next few days. Yeah, those final few days of summer, Kay, will be hot. We'll talk about how many more days we have until fall. That's coming up.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Anthony. It'll be a busy day on the highways and airports as many return home from a weekend getaway. NBC's Kathy Park has more on what to expect.
Get ready for some busy airports and highways. Behind me is I-40 here in East Tennessee. Just a few miles from the Great Smoky Mountains, and you can see folks are already on the move. TSA says they plan on screening roughly 14 million Americans this long holiday stretch, and domestic and international bookings are all up. Some of the hot spots here in the U.S. include New York, Denver, Colorado, and Orlando. Meanwhile, if you are driving, plan for some company. Roughly 95 million people will be getting behind the wheel this holiday weekend, and the worst times to travel anywhere between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. However, the best time is anytime after 7 p.m. AAA also says it's probably a good idea to inspect your vehicle before hitting the roads because they anticipate rescuing roughly 300,000 stranded motorists. Some of the most common reasons include flat tires, dead batteries, as well as lockouts. So remember to have that spare key handy. Back to you.
According to AAA, Friday was the busiest day at airports across the country. An estimated 3.7 million people flew. Today's federal holiday means banks and government offices are closed, so no mail today. But if you need to pick a few things up, retailers like Target, Walmart, and Aldi are open. You can find a full list under the As Seen on TV section of KSDK.com. Also today, the fourth and final leg of the Gateway Cup is running through Benton Park. The race includes some of the world's best cyclists riding for a $500,000 prize. This is yesterday on the Hill. There were also kids races and fun events for the community. And this is the last day of the St. Nicholas Greek Festival. Besides Greek music and dancing, you can find some of your favorite Greek food. It runs until 6 p.m. at the corner of Forest Park Avenue and Kings Highway. Right now, some area medical centers are closed due to a system outage. HSHS announced it's dealing with a cybersecurity attack. 5 on your side, Sydney Stallworth is at St. Elizabeth's Hospital in O'Fallon, Illinois, with more on how patients are being impacted.
Today, Hospital Sisters Health System is working with federal agents to try to get to the bottom of what they're calling a cyber incident. Here at St. Elizabeth's Hospital, convenient care has been shut down because of this week-long outage with no word on when it will reopen. Here's a look at what we know so far. In a video announcement posted Friday, HSHS President and CEO Damon Boatwright says the cyber incident happened Sunday, August 27th. We're told all of their internal and communication systems were compromised in this incident. The group has 15 hospitals across Illinois and Wisconsin. And today, communication is still down as HSHS still hasn't fully restored phone service and online tools for its patients. We met with one patient who says he takes 13 medications a day and uses a wheelchair, and now he's unable to get his prescription refilled without physically going to the hospital.
Drive 35 miles to the doctor, and then 35 miles to the pharmacy, and then 15 miles back home.
Speaking of medical records, HSHS hasn't given any information as to what, if any, information has been breached, but the hospital group did issue a warning that some patients are being reached out to about paying outstanding balances. Now, the group says it is not collecting any payment, so if you receive a message like this, do not respond, but do save it and send it into the hospital to help with this investigation. In O'Fallon, Illinois, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
St. Louis County Police are investigating a homicide in Ferguson. Officers responding to a welfare check on Blanding Drive overnight found the body of a woman in the yard. Investigators are trying to figure out how she died. Her name is not being released. Breaking at noon, Steve Harwell, the former lead singer of the rock band Smash Mouth, has died. He was 56. Harwell was a founding member and longtime lead singer of the 2000s band Smash Mouth, known for All Star and I'm a Believer. Harwell retired from the band in 2021 due to physical and mental health problems. The band's manager said Harwell was in the final stages of liver failure. We're getting new information about how Jimmy Buffett died. According to his website, the singer died of an aggressive and rare skin cancer called Merkel cell carcinoma. Buffett died Friday at the age of 76. He'd been fighting the cancer for 4 years. Buffett continued to perform during his treatment. His last show was a surprise appearance in Rhode Island in early July. Still ahead, it's a sloppy mess at one of the nation's biggest music and art gatherings. Why thousands are trapped in the desert at the Burning Man Festival. Plus, Hollywood actors may soon be taking on more than just the big studios. How their union action may be expanding.
Attorney Mike DePasquale. Winning car wreck cases is what we do. Just check out these big wins.
I suffered a head injury. Mike's team got me $550,000. How about you?
I had life-threatening injuries after a head-on collision. Mike and his team got me $850,000. How about you?
I was hit by a truck and broke multiple bones, and Mike's team got me $1.8 million.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. I've got this.
Hurt in a car wreck? Call 314-888-4444.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Let's cut a deal at Seidenstricker Nobe Partners. For a limited time, you can save up to $5,000 on a select John Deere compact tractor package with our exclusive 10-year warranty. And to make things better, we're offering 0% financing for 60 months with zero down. Get your John Deere equipment by shopping online or visiting us at any of our 28 locations. Let's cut a deal now at Seidenstricker Nobe, snpartners.com.
When the next power outage strikes, will you be ready? Prepare your home today with a Tri-State standby generator. It comes on automatically, can run a few basics or your entire home, plus adds value to your home. Our exclusive home generators are the most reliable in the industry, backed with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. We have hundreds of generators in stock, ready to protect your family from the problems an outage can cause. Call now to schedule a free home evaluation.
Developing today is the mess in a Nevada desert. A late summer storm turned a week-long festival into a mud pit, trapping tens of thousands at the site. Valerie Cameron has the latest as people try to get home.
According to CNN, there are 70,000 burners either stranded on the playa or attempting to leave without getting their vehicles stuck in the mud.
Thousands of burners are still attempting to leave the playa and make it here to Reno Tahoe International Airport after the rain and the mud of this past weekend has kept them there some of them attempting to leave for over 12 hours.
We have thousands of people that are trying to leave right now, so it's kind of like a mass exodus.
We got trapped in the mud and everything was shut down, and getting out was a nightmare.
After getting stuck in the mud enough times, she says they almost gave up and tried an alternative way to get out of the desert.
Last time someone took the wrong turn and everyone followed them, so we got like into the middle of the desert with like no one around and got stuck there for like 12 hours. We like slept there, and finally we were about to hitchhike, and we finally tried it one more time and got ourselves out. Way to get out is like all 8 lanes have to merge into one, so it's very slow. It's a really slow process.
But trying to dig an RV out of the mud is no easy task.
But this morning we were digging, we were on our hands and knees like digging mud out of our tires.
Even if they can make it out of the mud, burners aren't out of the woods yet. The rain also causing puddles of water on the road, which leaves the risk of hydroplaning.
And it was raining pretty heavily up there, so one thing that I noticed was a lot of puddles on the road.
The rain is only adding more difficulty to an already stressful travel day.
It's just a lot of vehicles trying to get back into town here.
But even through all of the difficulties of the week, burners say that it was worth it.
Oh, I mean, it's still a great event. I love it, and I'm definitely going back next year.
The annual gathering in the Black Rock Desert attracts nearly 80,000 artists, musicians, and activists for a mix of wilderness camping and avant-garde performances. Still ahead, a shortage of ADHD drugs, how it's stressing families during back-to-school season, next at noon.
And the heat and humidity continue to build, and you can see the clouds are developing outside as well. We're back to check your weather first forecast as the heat and humidity linger through the first part of the upcoming week.